Welcome back. So, Marshall's episode 6 review, Kayce finally faces the truth. After a misstep in episode 5, Marshall's comes back strong with episode 6, Out of the Shadow, an arc that refocuses the story, respects its subject matter, and finally delivers the emotional weight this arc needed. Last episode struggled because it shifted attention away from the victims and towards Kayce and Miles' anger. But this time the show corrects course and the difference is immediately noticeable. The biggest change, restrained, Kayce and Miles take a step back, allowing the case and victims to take center stage. And because of that, the episode feels more grounded, more urgent, and far more meaningful. The mission is to find Haley and other missing girls is intense from start to finish. Instead of relying on shortcuts or surface level investigation, the team gets hands on. They go into the field, take a risk, and actually work together. Everyone contributes, whether it's Kayce going off the books in controlled burst or Bell stepping into undercover role. The episode finally feels like a true team effort, and for once, Kayce's rule breaking doesn't feel self indulgent, it feels purposeful. Because this time it's not about vengeance, it's about saving lives. And that distinction matter. But what really elevates this episode is Kayce's personal journey. For the first time, he begins to confront something he's been avoiding for far too long, Monica's death. Up until now, Kayce has been stuck in denial, holding on to her memory, even physically through her necklace, as if letting go would mean losing her completely. But through the tragedy of Eva and especially her mother's grief, Kayce is forced to see the reality he's been running away from. Loss doesn't go just because you ignore it. There's a powerful shift here. When Kayce finally steps forward, publicly acknowledging his grief, it's a turning point not just for him, but for his relationship with Tate. Because that denial, it's been driving a wedge between them. And now, for the first time, it feels like there's a chance for healing. That said, the episode isn't without its flaws. Monica's death still feels underexplored. We are told what happened, but not shown enough to fully understand it. That emotional gap lingers and it's hard to ignore. There's also the ongoing issue of Casey's behavior. While it works here, the show can't keep letting him operate outside the law without consequences. At some point, the line has to catch up with him, otherwise, stakes start to feel hollow. Still, the emotional moments in this episode land hard. Ava's mother realizing the truth about her daughter is absolutely devastating. You can feel the weight of the moment, the hesitation, the dread, and the collapse of hope all in real time. And then there's the final scene. Kayce, holding on to Monica's necklace, finally steps forward alongside the other grieving families. It's quiet, but it says everything. Acceptance doesn't erase pain, but it's the first step towards living with it. By the end, the team succeeds. They rescues Haley and several of the missing girls. It's a victory, no doubt, but the episode doesn't let you forget the bigger picture. There are still countless others out there, still missing, still waiting, and that lingering reality keeps the story grounded in something bigger than just one case. This wasn't a perfect episode, but it was a necessary one because it reminded us that justice isn't just about catching the bad guys, it's about honoring the people who were lost and the ones still waiting to be found. Thank you for watching. Bye.